Well, once again, a very good evening, and I would like to now give you very essential writing tips. Now, this is really important for each one of you to score well. For that, you all need to learn how to minimize your errors and maximize your score. So I would like to run down through certain tips and instructions which would definitely help you all to score prolific BAMs in your IELTS program. So number one, it's very important to have a requisite word limit. For instance, when I say in report or letter 150 to 200 words and in essay 250 to 300 words, so do stick to that. And since articles are not included, that's a, and, in the safe limit in report and letter can be 180 to 190, and in essay it can be from 280 to 290. So make sure you do not exceed the word limit. At the same time, you should not even write less than what you're supposed to. Well, instruction number 2 is really crucial for you to take care of your handwriting. But I'm still reiterating and suggesting all my students to go for a computer delivered test because it's far more scoring for them, and definitely they can get the leverage. Third instruction is to take care of your spelling. In case if you write wrong spellings, you won't get any marks. So make sure you learn all spellings, practice to perfection, and attain the good scores. Number 4th is very important for you to make sure that you are able to use good high frequency words known as lexical flow. So that's why I have been covering a range of idioms, phrases, quotes, and vocabulary words or high frequency words which would all contribute and help you to score a whopping bands in your IELTS. Number 5th, it's so important for you to take care of paragraphing, because in case if you disrupt the paragraphing, you will probably lose marks. Always very important to start from the beginning of the line, so don't start from the center. In addition, it's so important to have a very classy and catchy introduction and conclusion, because the examiner definitely focuses a lot on that. So that's why starting from an idiom or a proverb would be always an added advantage for you to score great scores, in your IELTS. Apart from that, it is so important that you should always do the proofreading. Once if you're through with your assignments, you should try to read it thoroughly and make sure that you make rectifications wherever it's needed. For instance, be it the grammar, punctuation, or for instance, the spellings, and even checking the word limit at least twice. Next instruction I would like to give you would be to understand, yes, that you have to have a task completion. For instance, whatever questions are being raised, you have to address every past, because there are 4 parameters which are very, very important. So number 1 is cohesion and coherence. Number 2 we have is lexical flow and vocabulary. Number 3, which is indeed the content and clarity. And number 4th, a classic beginning and very, very appropriate conclusion. So trust me, if you take care of all these things, you can attain a very good score in your very first attempt. And I have been training people for a very good time, and all my candidates indeed score quite well in the very first attempt. I hope these basic tips would also help you essentially to proliferate your bands and touch a new zenith in your respective career. My heartiest best wishes with all of you. Thank you so much.